Welcome back, everyone. It's Erik Malkavian, and I am among the Pillars of Eternity. Remember, in our last exciting episode, we managed to conquer Fort Deadlight. Killed Captain Benwith, the guy that boarded our sloop in the opening. And let's get this food sorted, because we have plenty of it. We have plenty of fish. Plenty of food. We have plenty of water. What kind of plenty of water? Crew will be happy for that. Let's see here. Grog. Leave the water for our party. Okay. Actually. Alright, Cannoneer. Helmsman's there. She's our navigator. And there's our surgeon. I'm captain. We are headed to Dunnage. Here we are at our port of call. Let's make sure everyone's outfitted. You never know what might happen. You never know. Don't know what sort of greeting we're actually going to get here. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay. Let's go.
That can't be you, I think
the new
it
play
is.
by the peg leg performers yet? It's awful.
The Green Menace? That I did. Made me want to poke out my eyes.
Who is this? Udita? Oh, I don't know. Are you supposed to meet her?
Damn me for a buttered slice of hardtack. It's you, ain't it?
Evilar Cadnua, Captain of the Defiant. At your service, milady.
Angry by the thumbs. At your service, he says. I'll keep it quick, see? If your little dinghy has got some chase in it, I've got a list of captains with a black mark to their name whose ships need a quick scuttling. And I'm in the market for a scuttler.
You're offering a bounty? Where do I... Man, I'm not... I will think about it. Our ship is in no shape to be taking on anyone. Okay, yeah. Our ship is not in any condition. I'm not in any condition taking on ships. That's just not my style.
Aye.
Okay, where are we headed? Well, oh, who's that? Hello? A large and move of sail sits on docks. Broad shoulders hunched forward, back bowed. When he shifts, his blue-green skin ripples over his hulking mulch.
Ain't no cruel eye of me. What good's a pirate who can't see? Forget navigating by the stars or shooting a pistol. I can't even swing a sword accurately now.
What
Have
happened?
a pity and toss me a pyre, will you?
What's your story?
Is this what my life boils down to? A moment of entertainment for others?
No.
I was a bosun not so long ago, and a damn good one at that. But I took a shot to the face, see?
Oh, wow. Waves will massive hand.
Didn't lose much skin, but the flash burned out my eyesight.
Oh, God.
I can't make out so much as a blurry shape more than a foot away. Makes me right useless on a crew now, don't it? No one will have me for work.
Here you go.
Andre's blessings to you for sharing, sailor.
Of course.
I thank you for your kindness and your endless pockets. I thank you for your kindness and your endless pockets. I thank you for your kindness and your endless pockets.
No worries. Wish we had a priest that could actually heal, fully restore your sight. That would be one. Let's see what's up here. Like a pig. Okay, so. Hello? Trim man in practical, well-crafted leathers watches you from the corner of his eyes. When he catches you looking his way, his hand drifts casually to the dagger at his hip, lingers for a moment, then he smiles, corner of his hazel eyes crinkling with genuine warmth, waves you over.
A cozy traveler. Care to hear a tale?
Failing expressly means excuse me. Sure.
Well, I was born
Tell me
to
about
a
it.
family of merchants on the Pearl Coast. I was a restless boy, and my feet took me to the Valen Republics when I came of age.
Okay. As Carlos speaks, his previously strong bailing accent begins to fall away. His voice takes on the characteristic twang of the deerwood.
I learned of the power of geography and language at my father's knee, and those skills proved useful in the Republics. I had many successful years as a merchant, and then I made a mistake.
Okay, go on. Gives you a small smile and easy shrug of his shoulders.
I joined up with a company based in Girara that traded in beautiful weavings. But they were ill-gotten gains, forcibly produced by a weaver the company kidnapped named Bonicetta. I didn't learn the truth until it was too late. And when our crime was uncovered, I was exiled from the Republics.
Okay, that's a shame.
Indeed. But I should have asked better questions of my employers. And now I'm here, kicking my heels in the Deadfire, where no one knows my name and with few prospects before me.
Right.
I would like to make amends to Bonicetta personally, but it seems a distant possibility. Ah, well, I learned my lesson. I won't be played for a fool again.
Can you teach me what you learned in the Veiling Republic?
Ach, you listen to my tale. I suppose I can do that for you for 3,000 copper.
Don't
As
think
you
so.
say, you should want for me, I will be here.
So I'm not sure what he's offering. I guess trading ability. Let's talk to her. Find a woman of early middle age, dressed fine if dirty, armor adorned with bright purple piping. A pair of long scars bisect her brow and jaw. Though she stands at ease, nervous energy thrums through her.
Fair day, traveler.
Fair day. You're far from the deer wood. Joyful twinkle lighting her eyes.
Anything I can do for you, just say the word.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Lady adventurer at your humble service.
Oh.
I was born in a deer and raised in the field, and there's nary a crevice of this archipelago I haven't seen.
Okay, the field.
The living lands most off, but the Deadfire as well of late.
Okay.
And my goodness, if you think the Deadfire's wild, I must say, it's no more thrilling than a Lady of Luxury's afternoon luncheon in comparison to the glorious madness of the living lands.
Really?
Being a cipher's come in quite handy, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it does. It does, doesn't it? Do you often get into trouble, then?
Oh, dear me, yes. Can't seem to avoid it. Not a lick of it's my fault, of course. It's the university. Always sending me to the most dangerous corners of Eor, the skimps.
University?
If I didn't know better, I might say they were trying to kill me. There's not other way to rid themselves of a tenured professor, after all.
Okay, get any good stories out of it at least?
Oh, aye. Some you wouldn't right believe. Like the time I lost part of my ear here, see?
Ouch. Pulls back hair and shows you the mangled ear.
Lost an entire research team along with the ear. Rather a long day, that was. My colleagues have implied I might be cursed, but I can't say I much agree.
Well, you be in good company with some fellow ciphers
It's
here.
just the nature of the work, you understand. I mean, goodness, if you want a lady to find you the rarest plants, you gotta send her to the most remote places. On my last expedition, my colleague Inez got herself lost looking for what was essentially a big
I
prickly
know
weed.
Enos.
No medicinal use at all. I found her, though, mostly intact even. A blessing from the living lands, I call it.
I know Enos. She's a little dwarf that I met up at the in White Marsh Village of Stalwart. Helped her find some interesting copper.
But I do go on, don't I?
Could you teach me what you learned in your time?
Pleasure. Teaching is my specialty, after all. I'm gonna pack your brain with so much knowledge, you're gonna have a headache for a week. All I need from you is 3,000 copper.
Can't do it.
That's your prerogative, I suppose. Come back if you change your mind.
Okay, so these guys are selling knowledge. Knowledge of plants. I assume that's alchemy. And knowledge of... history? Insight? Living lands, eh? Ugh. Yeah, a place to offload some of this loot. So. Okay, Lifter's Refuge. Where are we supposed to meet this guy? Democratic Balefire? Okay. Blow the man down. Besides that, we'll be pleased to hear of the Meddlesome Pirates. I'm not sure where he's at. The King's Coffin? That seems like a temple of Aethys. The Radiant Court. Let's try the Radiant Court. Okay.
I worry about you, Eder. There'd be a thing of free out here that you shouldn't be aiming a pet.
Hey, it was dark. I only saw the back of your head. Thought you were some huge island squirrel.
This ain't about me, farmer.
Huh? What was that about? Oh, yeah. I remember he pet Sagani's white fox, and the fox bit him. Oh, look at that. We've all increased our levels.
Yeah.
Okay. Survival. Diplomacy next level. Pain link. I like soul ignition. Call Agni. I don't really use that one. Do use that one. Lovely. Starting to feel like the old. Finding my soul back. Athletics, explosives. Probably should improve my explosive skill. Penetrating strike. Rapid recovery. Ooh, that's useful. Seven health stored per 3 seconds. Thank you very much. Okay, excellent. Xoti? Arcana or alchemy? Okay, let's see. Health store per 5 seconds. Okay. Powerful. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. Oh.
Andra's gills. There's no hope.
Excuse me. Hello.
That was a disaster of epic proportions if ever I directed one.
Arms flailing wildly before her. Stage performer shoos the other actors from the set.
A typhoon couldn't have cleared out our audience faster.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? I'll tell you what, everything.
Okay.
My troop's coming apart at the seams. We're short on cash, we're low on people, and we've run plumb dry on enthusiasm.
Okay, she takes the points off her
We
finger.
haven't drawn a decent crowd in more than a fortnight. And it ain't like pirates are hard to please. That's how you know the show really stinks.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
I think I know what the problem is. We've got a lack of flair. If only I could hire more talented performers. I just know my play would take off.
What's your play about?
Only the biggest thing to hit the Deadfire since the Valian Trading Company started hunting us like sea hounds. I'm talking about Aethus storming through the archipelago and capsizing nearly a whole fleet of our ships.
Okay, that's true. What would you need to improve the play?
Better Aethus, for one. I'm the tallest one in our troop. I'm still not very convincing, even when I bother to dye my skin blue. Also, our special stage effects aren't all that special anymore. We had someone for that role, but she got herself into debt and has a new job at the King's Coffin.
Okay, I'll help you with it.
Really? Well, that's great. Then we could...
Her abruptly, her eyes and ears are dark brow furrows with...
Wait a tick. Why would you help me? What do you get out of this?
I'd really like to see how the play turns out.
With you helping me acquire the right talent, I'd wager it's going to be phenomenal. I'm in desperate need of 2 more performers. A wizard for one, plus any oaf big enough to pose as Aethus.
Well,
I happen to know a wizard of the finest skill set who already performs here in Dunnage, Diana at the King's Coffin. But unfortunately, I got no idea of where we might find a suitable Aethus.
Okay, I'll keep
Get
my
me
eyes
the
up.
right people for the parts, and I promise you'll be pleased with your investment. I'll turn us a profit or die trying.
Okay. Kind of a side mission. Tidy performance. Find talented performers for Peleg's troupe. She needs 2 new members in order to spice up the routine. A wizard who's at the Lifter's Refuge. There's a blue skin Amulet, right? The wizard Tanra has expressed interest to show. We'll have to dig around in town and find someone that can play Aethys. I already found that. Okay, so I just need to find that Tanra, okay? Oh, well, guys, we're going to help somebody out with a little play. Oh. Hello?
can I stock you up with today?
I've got a ton of stuff to sell you. I hope you have plenty of gold. Okay, we will be back to sell my ton of stuff. Okay. Lighten the load considerably. All right. Pirate.
My old captain was a drinker from the day he was born to the day he died. Always he was rail thin. He wound up with a wooden leg, 26 ships, and a bilious fever. Sunrise is a woe, doves. The coming horizon is a sea-sized ruin.
Pirate cuts the glance aside and bows his head to the beat. I don't hear any music. Oh, I hear a little
They
music.
sail on their gilded brigs, and they wail to...
Is this a ship? Or it's just like a deck of a ship?
Put down anchor, breed, and don't loot so much. But when should we lot, where and how could we settle? Drink small, doves, and you may sober up, sinking Aora's last ship 3 stars before the burning. The morning is a blight, lovesome. The morrow is a pus-filled boil.
It's kind of an... Thinking out. Hello? First thing you notice about this man is the nature of his attire. Loud and clashing reds and purples, bright as a peacock. On second glance, you see that he's tall and lanky, boyishly handsome, in an unkempt way. Hums a little tune to himself as he walks past
My
by.
good sir, hello.
Gives you a frightfully cheery wave back his close.
Whatever might I do for you?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm certain there's no need to tell you, observant as you no doubt are, that I am an actor.
An actor. There's a troupe right behind me that's looking for an actor.
Stage, tavern, street corner. They are as much my home as where I lay my head at night. So, I travel Aora, looking for opportunities to share my gifts with the grateful masses, wherever that may lead me.
Okay.
The common folk do so love an actor. We bring mystery and excitement to their otherwise dreary lives. Yes, you could say we're doing the gods' work.
Yes, you are. Or as he speaks, you notice that the toes of his soft boots are worn thin. Closer inspection reveals that his robes are unraveling at the hems and well past at the elbows too. You're broke, aren't you?
How dare you? But you're not wrong, to my great chagrin. Times have been tough of late, what with the giant statues smashing up the place, and few in the Deadfire have coin to spare besides.
Okay.
It's quite difficult, you know, living as I do. On occasion, foolish folk will take my act for reality. I've thrice been run out of a town for impersonating a foreign dignitary. Damn fools don't understand the blistering wit of my satire, I tell you. I had to learn to protect myself as a result, though I must admit, what martial skills I've got aren't of use for much more than fighting off wolves or throttling a thief with designs on my satchel. Thank the gods, I hardly ever need to use them. I can talk myself out of nearly anything, you know.
Okay.
Well, I can.
He frowns, hand planted on his
All
fist.
things being equal, I'd much rather recite a sonnet than swing an axe. But a man's got to make his way in the world any way he can.
Okay, can you... Oh. What can he
I
teach
would
you?
be honored. But a man needs to make a living, you know. So, for my services, how about 3,000?
No.
You know where to find me if you change your mind.
Okay, so he's
May
selling
luck accompany you on the road, my friend.
bluff. Yeah. What's in here? I guess I could take some of these.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wow. Lovely. Some cannonballs we are having transported to our ship. And some townspeople. His name seems familiar.
Welcome to my emporium. Whatever you need, I sell.
Okay. Ramasso.
What would you like to buy today?
You own all these stalls?
I do now. I started out with only one stall and eventually branched out, buying out my competitors one by one.
Good enough. Show me what you have for sale. See what he has. Woo-wee! Well, magic, legendary quality. Many creatures have unwittingly contributed their pelts and bones to this armor. Each component fades as they're treated with lime, eventually becoming the same bone-white color. Okay. Quite a story behind this armor. And quite a price. An eager blade. An Estok. Wow. Once the personal property of the Deerwoody Knight Lady Call. As field marshal of a border barony, she was responsible for defending the vassals of the land from roaming bands of independent hill people who frequently crossed into the Deerwood to pillage. Like ogres? She was a tireless warrior and a canny commander. She waged a decade-long campaign against all manners of brigands and marauders. When she was killed during a retaliatory attack on an enemy stronghold, her officer cadre recovered the weapon sent it to the Duke of Deerwood. Okay, with a letter informing him of the passing of his tireless servant. Fragment of Lady Call's sword purportedly remained within Estok's pommel, eager to lend aid in battle once again. Blade almost seems to hum with barely constrained longing to join in righteous combat. Well, certainly can't afford that, and can't afford Amra either. But I could afford some lockpicks. Ooh, can't afford that. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Guess we'll take that reagent. Wow, that's going to be costly, but we need it. Some of those things we definitely need. I definitely don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. And don't need that. Yeah, don't need that. And keep that. We don't need that. And we don't need that. There you have it. We're a bit poor. And deers won't be happy when they hear about Benny. Who? Benny? Never heard of the guy. Benny. I wonder if he's talking about Benwith.
I'm telling you, ask for Erik. In King's Coffin, she'll make you see stars.
You half-masted sot. She's got to be 90 years old.
Interesting. Okay, so the treasure troves. Take a stop in there. I hear they're calling a meeting of the Consuela. Consuagla. Bien por Consul Mascastis. Well, don't know what that means, but good evening. Oh, you are kidding me. One of these guys? Really?
Welcome to the treasure trove, sailor.
Shopping godlike, death godlike. I locked up a death godlike. He died in the explosion in my castle, no doubt, because he never got out. A strapling godlike blinks. Right, yeah.
Anything in my trove catches your eye, you let me know. All right.
Okay, I don't think you're a death-like, so that's... I can trade. Look at this flail. The glowing flail. Okay, believes of the Glenfathan apostate priest Elwyn Marwin. I don't know if I know her. Oh! That's that Morrow one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ella believed that Aethys and Andra were not two separate entities, but rather two aspects of a single god. He considered the eclipse, the embrace of the sun and moon, be the ultimate expression. That's that guy. He was there on the island. Oh, not the island, but yeah, interesting. He preached against the very existence of any other gods. At the height of the eclipse, the apostate raised his flail to the heavens and blessed it in the name of the one unified God. At that moment, his eyes burned and he was instantly struck blind. The weapon was indeed imbued with power, but the sacrifice for this blessing was steep. Some El followers convinced the proof of his truthfulness of his claims, while others saw it as nothing more than divine punishment for his blasphemies. I don't even know why I'm looking at these. I cannot afford them. But death denied. Mirror back. Yikes. I could use that siren. I need another one. A siren. What's a siren though? I'll keep that siren in mind. I gotta find out what a siren is. Can't afford this. +2 crowed armor rating. Potion of iron skin. Potion of focused mind. Do I see a torque of intellect? Tempting. +1 intellect. Iridescent scales, scroll of my healing, necklace of fireballs. 8 charges. Look at this armor. +3. Master Alchemist. I'm not gonna read it. I can't afford any of this stuff other than this opal tier cameo. Well, oh. This is her bow. I'm not going to obviously steal from her. She has some wonderful items. And she's not deaf. She's not one of those deaf likes. I got one guy. Alright, so. Oh.
Looking for work? I've got coin and a few scores to settle.
Hold on a second. Long as it doesn't involve us sinking any ships. 'Cause I suck
You
at
carry
that.
yourself like a person well acquainted with violence. Care to put your skills to use for a good cause? And some coin?
I'm listening. Tell me about the cause you mentioned.
It's simple enough. The firebrand commanded by Captain Henqua once plagued the Deadfire. The skill and brutality of Henqua's crew was the stuff of legends.
Okay, Desiree flicks the coin she's holding and snatches from the air with a grin. Closest clearly a solonet, whatever that is.
Legendary nightmares, more like. After how they did the crew with a virtuous reward. Even that bastard Benwith wanted nothing to do with them.
But pirate legends don't live long. Some months ago, an alliance of Neketaka pirate hunters managed to corner the firebrand and sink her off the coast of Tikawara. They confirmed Captain Henqua's death, but her senior crew members escaped unscathed. And now it seems like bringing the firebrand's crew to justice doesn't matter to anyone but me.
Even in a little light, you can see a vein throbbing. Okay, I understand.
So I want you to kill them. And I'll pay you out of my own pocket if you do.
Sounds like you have a grudge against the firebrand's crew.
It's nothing personal. The crew earned their reputation through murder and thievery. And it would make me sick to see them regain an ounce of their power.
Okay, fair enough. As she speaks, Desiree removes a small cylinder from her pocket, polishes the surface with a corner of her shirt. Her features soften like visiting an old memory, so she lost them. Then she stuffs the coin back in her pocket with a barely audible sigh. You're not telling me everything.
You've a keen eye, my friend. I reserve a bit of the firebrand story for myself, and you'll excuse me if I don't plan to share it. Let's keep business strictly business, huh?
I'll hunt down these pirates. Who am I looking for?
The firebrand had a mascot. A useless little bastard who's taken to calling himself Lord Admiral Imp. He's not terribly dangerous on his own, but he's keen to make a nuisance of himself wherever he goes.
Let's see. Well, maybe let's not mention about small Orleans.
Last I heard, Lord Admiral Imp was making himself comfortable in Queen's Berth. You'll find him there with a few zarops and constructs, the little buggers convinced to follow him. Bless their simple hearts.
Okay. Noted. Who's next?
You'll be taking down Lady Ipiro, Captain Henqua's former first mate and a rumored lover. She's a cipher, and a dangerous one at that.
Okay.
Ipiro maintains an estate in Serpent's Crown in Neketaka. But I wouldn't recommend you rush in, muzzles blasting and swords held high. She keeps a number of bodyguards on her payroll.
Sounds like she's got a whole house full. I'll be careful. Who else?
You'll be going after Katren, the firebrand's resident wizard. Rumor has it, she was once an apprentice to Arkemir before turning pirate.
Arkemir is an arts mage. Oh, really? That guy? The spells bearing his name, right? Illusions, quality. Over the years, he has false made dozens of students, but none have graduated from their apprenticeship to Archimede's satisfaction, opting instead to leave his service in bitterness and resentment over the Archimede's notoriously unfair treatment. He lives in Neketaka, Paraki Overlook, where he operates a local magic shop. Dark cover. Well, he should be interested in seeing me, considering I killed Consul Halt.
Last I heard, Katren and her sundry little minions could be found lazing about the sacred stair here in Neketaka at night. No idea where she disappears off to during the day.
Okay, and who's the last target?
I have a challenge for you, my friend. And his name is Torkar, leader of the Firebrand's boarding parties.
I'll leave him for last.
He's an ogre, with a reputation for cleverness and cruelty both. I've even heard tell it was Torkar who was behind the Firebrand's most successful tactics, not Henqua. Torkar was last seen at Lifter's refuge here in Dunnage, dead set on joining a crew, or assembling his own. I trust you won't let that happen. Happy hunting.
Well, we're here now. We are going to head over to Lifter's Rest right now. But before we do that, we will conclude this episode. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to talk to this young lady, the barkeep. Oh, no. I do not want to steal from her. So let's go around. Forgive me for coming behind your bar, but I do not want to, steal anything.
So you're the captain the old port's been talking about. Aye, you do look like a fearsome sort. Welcome to Dunnage.
You must be talking about Eder. I'm a pussycat.
What are you having? I'll pour you a double.
Oh, thanks. What do you know about the floating hangman? A ship that haunts the Deadfire and by undead. Oh, right. Her eyes go wide and she fumbles about spilling rum all over the counter.
No one survives the floating hangman, or so they say. It's the ship of the dead. You spy it on the horizon, you flee as fast as you can.
Okay, gotcha. Show me what you got. Eyes go wide, fumbles about. Really?
No one survives
I'm
the
sorry.
floating hangman, or so they say. It's the ship of the dead. You spy it on the horizon, you flee as fast as you can.
Right, sorry to bring that up again. Let me see what you have to drink. Swallow. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. We will be heading back to Lifter's Rest. And I guess we'll take care of the first bounty. That will be our next exciting episode. I want to thank you for watching. I'm Erik Malkavian, and I've been here among the Pillars of Eternity, here in the Deadfire Archipelago and Dunnage. And we still have to find, I don't know where this captain is. We'll find him, I'm sure. Thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye. Okay, welcome back everyone. It's Erik Malkavian, and I am here among the Pillars of Eternity with my intrepid crew in the Deadfire Archipelago port of Fort Deadlight. Now, if you remember in our last exciting episode, we have a task. Namely, some bounties. Some bounties that are tough. Now, we need to find some talented performers for the Peg Leg troop in the Radiant Court. Alright, the Peg Leg performers troop is floundering with their current performance in the Radiant Court. Put on a better show and pack the house, they need the help of a wizard and a big blue Amuma. For a share of the profits, I've agreed to find suitable candidates to join the troop's performance. Now, I also have some bounties and something something for Serafen. Question Udine at the Luminous Bathhouse. Romaro supposedly met someone named Udine at the Luminous Bathhouse in Periki Overlook in Nekataka. Perhaps he knows how to contact Remora. I don't see how that's so deadly. An honored guest? I don't know why that one's deadly. Right. So, I don't know. I think we might be able to do that bounty. Right. We're gonna check in on that guy. That ogre. He kind of irritates me. Let's take a look around. I'm gonna do a little crafting. And I'm going to pick up that siren. Let's scout this out first. Say I know your crew. That's our ship. Where is that guy at? Oh. Well, let's talk to Haraki.
Have a pity and toss me a pie, will you?
Pirate. Pirates are common base currency of the Valian Republic. Their parachute copper are heavily used in trade hubs and different. How would you feel about playing a part of Aethys on stage?
What? I'm no actor. And besides, I can't barely see nothing as it is.
You just need to speak a few lines, stand there, and look intimidating.
Intimidating I can do. Reciting a bunch of namby-pamby lines is going to be the trickier part, but I'm game to try.
All right. Besides, as he straightens his spine, standing even taller, the tower
Turn me in the right direction, and I'll make me way to the Radiant Court.
Wee. Wow. Okay. So, let's see here. I've hired a blue skin to move for the play role. Okay, I need to go to the king's coffin. Now, this guy's supposed to be. I'm here in Lifter's Refuge, I thought. Am I not here? Yes, I am still here. Oh. I think these. Said the gentleman on leisure lost his ship hunter. Oh. I wonder. These guys don't happen to be standing around here for no reason. I know they're not. I know they are not. Everybody say, shove off! I know they aren't. They're part of his gang. Aren't you now? Aren't you now? Well. Womp, womp, womp. I'm not crazy. It was the flowing hayman. I can only go here. Supposedly he's looking. I don't see any ogres here. I mean, was he hiding down here? I bet you if I go over here, I've got to be ready for this, man. He'll all of a sudden appear, right? This doesn't make any. I don't get it. Rotten fish. Let's try over here. Ah! Woo-wee! Hold on a second, let's see what we're dealing with. What are we dealing with? Bully boy. Ah, I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. Mm-hmm. How will we have to? This guy is awfully big. Okay. Yep. I need to get something from the Radiant Court. Yeah, he's gonna be a handful. Stars guide you.
Where'd you find a blue-green Almoa? And a damn giant of one, too. Right, maybe you can't see so well, but I can work with that.
Excellent.
I still need Taerna to cast the spells for our stage effects, though.
No worries.
Everything's coming along beautifully on our end. I got a new script I'm drafting up.
All right, good work. I'll be back. I hope. That guy. Oh, she has the siren. Okay. It's the lady in the shop. That's her guard. Very wise. Hello.
So our charted routes were destined to cross again, eh?
Indeed.
Anything in my trove catches your eye, you let me know. All right.
Yes, it did. I will take this, dear. Let's see. What will you take from me? I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm going to keep that. I don't know. For some reason, I'm keeping that. All right. So. Skull, parent body. You know what? I'll tell you what you're going to be. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Those are. Maybe it's my personal inventory. Okay, Stormhawks. things out of my hands. Okay. Where is that? I'm sure it's gotta be up there. Blackwood trees are exceedingly rare. Corrupted trees are only found among the shadowy groves of menbois. Right, normally harvested by enigmatic Rathlin raiders. These logs are used to craft some of the sturdiest hulls found within the Deadfire archipelago. I fought many of those things. Okay. Where is that? Oh, I hate this. Sometimes you end up searching and searching. Okay. Now, unfortunately, trapped. I need to go to an inn. Was there an inn there? I have to rest. I had no idea there was no. She didn't have a She had no more of those. Okay, so here we are in the. Oh. Well, there's. Can you believe there's an empty seat on Consuelo?
If you're enjoying my performance, tips are welcome but not required. Thank you, loyal patron.
A voice monotone, a wizard examines her nails as she speaks. Hand on her hip. Here's a tip.
Thank you, patron. I'll be debt-free in no time.
In spite of words, she does actually sound appreciative. In fact, she rolls her eyes, she tucks the coin in, and she's lost one coin. Anyway. Doesn't look like you're enjoying yourself.
I work for a handful of pyres per day. How could I find enjoyment in that?
How did you end up among these pirates?
I was playing dice and gambled on a sure thing.
Oh, no such thing.
It turned out not to be such a sure thing, and now Harker owns my arse until I can pay off the debt.
Okay.
Of course, I started off owing him 250, and even though I've paid that twice, now I'm in the hole for 700. The interest rate, this uniform, my food and drinks, they all got added onto my tab at the end of the day.
Calandra needs your help for a play.
I'd be happy to go back working for her, except I owe Harker over there a good deal of money.
Jerks her head towards the far end of the bar.
Stupid dice went cold at the wrong time.
Shouldn't dice.
Until I pay him what I owe, 700 pyres, I'm not going anywhere.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Is there anything else I can do and get you out?
Talk it over with Harker. Maybe you'll be feeling generous.
Alright.
A more likely possibility is he'll try and put a knife between your ribs. Assuming he doesn't, or you survive it, you ought to know he hides his money in his private quarters. Would be a shame if someone stole it.
Oh. If he tries that, I'll kill him. What can you tell me about Harker?
You haven't heard the rumors, I take it?
No. Other than being a cheat, obviously.
Some people say he's the Red King.
Not familiar with any royalty by that name.
Not a crowned king. I mean a tyrant of the seas.
Okay.
The Red King was a pirate with a grudge against the Valian republics. Supposed to have died years ago.
Her eyes gleam with excitement as she tells the
But
tale.
some folks say he faked his death to escape the wrath of the Valian republics.
That would be very smart. Leans closer, conspiratorial to murmur near you.
Those same folks say that Harker was the Red King.
Looking in the corner of his lips, she straightens. She smooths her hair with a trembling finger.
I wouldn't go on asking him about it, if you know what I mean. Harker's got a nasty reputation, a real violent disposition, and besides, people in this port generally don't like others prying into their past.
Understand. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Harker.
Kill him, wait an hour, then pull any gold teeth.
Whoa.
Easy as pie.
You're an idiot. Wait a minute, wait an hour. Alive, dead, it makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
Whoa!
What do you know? It really does make no difference. You, out.
Whoa!
Is that how everyone handles disagreements around here?
I'll take that. Wow. That was a nice bit of coin. Harker, we'll be coming around the bar here. The bar, you find a tall man with salt gray hair and strikingly bright blue eyes. Face sports a handful of long scars that continue down his neck, disappear beneath the collar of his shirt. He looks up from wiping down the collar. When you approach, he gives you a broad, disarming smile.
Haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the King's Coffin.
So this is where you want to be buried, right?
What can I do for you?
Tavern looks a lot like an old ship.
Figured that out all on your own, did you? You're right, though. Inherited an old dhow from my dad when he passed. Right piece of shit it was, too. Realised I was bound to make more coin turning her into a tavern than letting her rot in her berth.
What is this? I heard you rumor that you might be the Red King.
Infamous to his enemies, famous to his friends.
Size you up before saying
Folks
more.
decided to call me the Red King. I had nothing to do with that. But I didn't tell them to stop neither. See, the Valian republics drove my dad out of business. And I repaid them in kind by taking their ships and their treasure. A whole lot of it. Got right tired of ship hunters crawling up my arse every time I went out to sea. So I paid off my crew, scuttled this ship here, and went my merry way. In other words, the Red King is dead. And if you ask me any more about it, you will be too.
Everybody's a tough guy. You haven't heard of me, obviously.
What do you want?
See your stock
So long as you
provision.
show me some coin.
Cuttlefish, luminous, blah blah blah. Smoke rib rack. Ooh. Well.
What can I do for you? Figured that out all. You're
Right,
right.
blah,
Inherited an
blah,
old
blah,
dhow
blah.
from my dad when he passed. Right piece of shit it was too. Realised I was bound to make more coin turning her in. What
Wanted
do
to
you
buy
want?
something. Like to rent a
How heavy's
room.
your coin purse?
The bills pump. Alright, let me get that. 'Cause I need to rest up. I gotta get that back. Man, that was expensive. Alright, so
My. Aren't you a handsome one?
that's that woman.
Did you need help with something, my dear?
No. I'm gonna try and find that chest with the loot, fool. I can't rob them while all those people are there. God's have mercy. I hunched over her knees, quivering, drenched in sweat and pirate. That's how pain-filled groan.
Lost my God's darn soul and stupidity. Aldred, save me now.
What's wrong with you?
My ship was attacked and boarded by pirate hunters. Didn't know if we'd be able to get away, so I swallowed down my most valuable possession, Ngati's black tear, a gemstone about the size of my fist.
Woo!
Course now it ain't coming out of either end. Been trying all manner of foul concoctions to no effect.
Surgery.
On account of my stomach being too strong. Years of sailing the storm-wracked seas will do that to you.
Surgery.
Started feeling an intense pain 2 days ago. I think I might be dying. I can't even crawl no more.
Well, I punched you really hard. Stop that. I might get it out. If I help you get it out, I want the gem.
You can take it. What I used to think was a blessed treasure has become my curse. Any price is worth getting it out of me.
Rosanella's got a stand in the Radiant Court. She's been supplying me with some experimental concoctions, tweaking them after. Tell her the last one actually came close to working.
Alright, I ain't got. Let's go see Rosanella. This is a bit of a convoluted way of doing this, but we'll get it. Alright, she's in the Radiant Court. Gotta get a little cash. Alright, Rosanella.
You're a follower of the light?
The light? Oh, you mean... well, depends on what you mean by follow.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too. Mostly, in a way. I mean, I am a child of the Dawn Stars, even if firstly I'm a Gonite.
That's good, I guess. For you.
Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's all right.
Aww.
Surely, some other time then.
Really,
Was it the way
Eder?
I said it? Or maybe I'm in need of a washing.
Aw, Eder. Why'd you treat her like that? That's mean. Okay, Rosanella.
If it's a drink you're wanting, I got enough grog stock to drown a shark. Food's another story.
Doesn't look up from the spit shine in the tank.
What are you having? I'll pour you a double.
Pietro sent me to you.
I guess the last concoction I made for him didn't do the trick then. Poor bastard. There's one last tincture recipe I know that won't kill him. Probably. It's called Andra's Bile, but I don't have all the ingredients in stock.
Of course you don't.
You'll need a rotten hagfish, an unripened palm stone, and a vial of fire kelp extract. Have him mix it all with a half tankard of grog and, well, hope for the best.
Okay. I know where I can find rotten hagfish, unripened palmstone. Oh, she has one of those. And hope. And a vial.
Check the barrels around Lifter's refuse for the rotten hagfish. You might be able to find unripened palmstone for sale somewhere in Radiant Court.
Okay.
Harker in the King's Coffin usually keeps some fire kelp extract on hand for special purposes. Be careful when dealing with that one. The goal is to make him vomit, remember? A rotting hagfish produces a special oil once it reaches a certain level of decay.
Okay. Alright.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. It's about Xoti.
Sure.
She means well. I can see that. And she's spirited, and if I was still young and didn't know the things I know, it'd be different.
Oh, she seems nice.
But anybody got that much faith in any god, let alone Aethys? I don't know how to talk to someone like that.
Just be nice to her.
These days.
She seems really nice.
I get why she's like that. And I was there once, a long time back.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 'cause of that I can't see a way to respect it. I'm no good at hiding it from her either. I don't see this getting better.
It's more to her than you're giving her credit for.
Doesn't seem like she's any different than what she shows.
She's a Dawn Star, but she doesn't worship Aethys. She worships Gone.
Same thing, really. That's just her trying to find a way to worship Aethys to make sense to her.
No, it's not.
I guess that sounds familiar now that you mention it.
It's not the same thing. I think what she's saying is true. You know, Aethys, that part of Aethys is dead. Rotten hagfish. She's got this,
A repeat customer. I like your type. What can I stock you up with today?
Do you have unripened palmstone?
But they're no good to eat when they're not ripe. Will make you sick so long as they're purple, aye.
Right.
Tell you what, though. I'll still sell you what I got. Just don't eat them till they're brown.
Right. Oops. Hold a second. Do I have one of those already? Egg. I have palmstone. I don't have an unripened palmstone. Alright, give me the...
A repeat customer. What can I
Right.
stock you? Of course I do.
Right.
Tell you what, though. I'll still sell you.
Alright, give me one, please. Unripened palmstone. Thank you. Okay, so... back to Lifters. I'll be taking care of those son of bitches in a minute. Yes, I will.
What can I do for you? Sure do. And at a generously discounted price too. 250 pies. Be careful you don't get any of it in your eyes. Burns like a mother. Oh, burns like you wouldn't believe. Wouldn't wish that sting on anybody. Not even... Actually, yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you would. So that's where you got your loot at. That's where you got your loot at, huh? Turn to Iron Gut Pietro. Then stand back, way back. Alright, everyone stand here. I'm going forward.
Sure.
Damn my gut! Just kill me now!
Skin pasty. Right.
Lost my God's darn soul and stupidity! Andre, save me now!
Rosanelle said this will work.
Oh! Oh, God! Oh, now, if you'll excuse me, I need a change of bottoms.
Alright, task updated. Ooh. Okay, so where's that gem at? What did you swallow, a cat? Okay, so where... Where's the gem at? Oh, okay, where's the gem? Okay, hold on a second. Let's check the log. Scoops up vomit. Black pearl. Okay, so he gave me a black pearl. He just gave me another black pearl, that's it? Oh, that wasn't worth it. Damn, I got swindled. Ah, crud.
What can I do for you? What do you want?
Minus 5%. So what does that mean? Does it mean he's cheating me? Plus 5% discount. So this bastard is charging me more. Seems like it's charging me the same. Alright. I need to sell a few things. I'm trying to see. Look, battle ready. What it's gonna do is start a fight. Lock difficulty 12. Oh, okay, so that's his stuff. I mean, okay, I can't steal it. Darn it. Let's go to the Radiant, back to the Radiant Court.
How'd you come by that scar on your brow, Aloth?
This? I found myself in a rather perilous situation with a band of Dargools.
Yeah.
Nargles can be real nasty. You're lucky that's all you got to show for it.
I certainly gave them worse. Not to boast, of course.
We fought playing Dargles.
A repeat customer. I like your... What can I stock you up?
Minus 5%. Maybe that was a discount. I don't know. Okay. Well, that worked. Let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff